What is drift detection and why does IaC need it? Imagine building a house with a detailed blueprint, then walking in later to find walls moved or doors added without your knowledge. That's similar to what happens in cloud infrastructure when changes happen outside your control. Drift detection is the process of spotting those differences between what your infrastructure, as code says, should be there and what is actually deployed in your cloud environment. It compares your code's intended setup, like how many servers, security settings, or network rules you have, with the real setup running on platforms like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, or Google Cloud. Drift happens when someone manually updates a setting, like changing firewall rules or adding extra virtual machines, without updating the code. These manual changes can cause the live environment to differ from what your code defines. This mismatch is called drift. It's like your house's blueprint saying one thing, but the actual house being different because someone made changes without updating the plans. Now, why does infrastructure as code need drift detection? Well, infrastructure as code is meant to make managing cloud resources predictable and repeatable. When drift occurs, it breaks that predictability. For security, drift can introduce vulnerabilities, like an open port that was not approved or intended. For compliance, it can cause your environment to fall out of line with regulations, risking fines or audit failures. For reliability, mismatched environments can lead to errors or performance issues during deployment. Automation tools like Terraform, Pulumi, or CloudFormation depend on a consistent state to work properly. If drift happens, these tools might try to change things unexpectedly or fail altogether. Cost control is another reason. Drift can cause extra resources to be created outside your control, increasing your cloud bills without you knowing. In practice, drift detection is often built into the tools you use. For example, Terraform's plan command shows what changes are needed to bring your environment back in line with your code. Cloud providers also offer native tools that compare live resources with your desired setup. These checks can be scheduled regularly or triggered when changes happen. Many teams include drift detection in their continuous integration and continuous deployment pipelines. When new code is pushed, the system checks for drift before applying updates. If it finds differences, teams can decide whether to fix the code, revert changes, or investigate further. Overall, drift detection is about keeping control of your cloud environment. It helps catch unwanted changes early, so your infrastructure stays secure, compliant, and predictable. It's an essential part of managing infrastructure as code effectively, especially when automation and multiple team members are involved.